Peace. This is your brother Isaiah Muhammad, also known as Prince of Peace 5. And we are here live on the Soul portion of the Mind and Soul podcast. So if you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you click that subscribe button. But if you're watching on Instagram or Facebook, make sure you click that like and share button so others can enjoy this video as well. Today's video is entitled Top 10 Nike Dunk Lows. And of course, those that don't know, Nike SB, the SB stands for skateboard. Because originally, the shoe was made for the skateboard culture. But Nike wasn't real big in the skateboard culture at first. You had brands like DC Shoes, Osiris, Emerica, and ES Footwear, which was some household names for skateboarders. And Nike wanted to be a part of this skateboard culture, but they failed horribly at that first attempt. So in 2001, Nike hired Sandy Bodecker to be over the design of Nike's new skateboard shoe, which ironically, Sandy Bodecker had the initials SB. So he took the original Nike Dunk and revamped it for skateboarders. He added padding to the insole of the shoe. He redid the sole for better traction and made the tongue to have a thicker padding. So since then, Nike has had a major success with the Nike SB Dunk Low. And I'm not gonna say I've always been the biggest Nike SB fan. I really just got into getting Nike SBs, but we're gonna strive to show the top 10 of my collection that I picked out. First up, we got the Nike Dunk Low Plum colorway. This first released in 2001 as a part of the Ugly Duckling Duck Pack. Damn, the Ugly Duckling Dunk Pack. Duck, like a duck. Ugly duck, like an ugly duck. As a part of the Ugly Duckling Dunk Pack. Got it. But of course, re-released in February 2020. This shoe, of course, has premium suede. You got multiple shades of purple. You got the white midsole. And of course, you got a touch of what they call barn red. But we just gonna call it burgundy. So I think it's a cool cop. I like the colors on it. I think this was a cool cop. So we're gonna start off first with the Nike Dunk Low Plum colorway. Next up, we got the Nike SB Dunk Low Ray Gun Tie-Dye White. This pair came out in December of 2019. It's also known as the Away colorway, and the black pair is known as the Home colorway. The original pairs of this shoe first came out in 2005, and those shoes were paying homage to a fictional ABA team entitled the Roswell Ray Guns. That's why if you look closely on the back of the shoe, you see the logo of the Roswell Ray Guns, which was a part of a Nike basketball ad which featured Vince Carter, Jermaine O'Neal, Baron Davis, and Jerry Stackhouse as well.
Well, glory be, the funk's on me, Bobby.
Keep that funk alive. Keep that funk alive.
Well, it's 1975 and we just be...
So in 2005, they released the original black colorway and the white colorway, and they replaced it with the tie-dye, the white pair and the black pair as well. And me personally, my favorite pair is the black original pair that released in 2005 and the black tie-dye pair which released in 2019. I wasn't able to get my hands on either one yet, but I had to start off with the white tie-dye Nike SB Dunk Low. So that's what we got next. Also, if you look on the tongue, you can see it says Ray Gun right there under the Nike SB. So that's what we got next. Next up, we got the Nike Dunk Low Syracuse colorway. So the original Nike Dunks released back in 1985. You had the Michigan colorway, you had the UNLV colorway, and of course, you had the Syracuse colorway as well. So with this year being the 35th anniversary of the Nike Dunk, they decided to release this pair along with the Kentucky pair and the St. John's pair as well. So I think this was a good cop right here. Of course, you got the orange with the white accents, the white midsole. You know, I just think it's a nice, clean sneaker. I still haven't got a chance to wear it, but I do want to wear it soon before the winter hits, because I just like the colors on it, real bright, stands out. So that's what we went with right there, Syracuse colorway of the Nike Dunk Low. Next up, we got the Nike Dunk Low Champ colorway. Don't quote me, but I think these were inspired by the Virginia Cavaliers colorway. But this pair released in June 2020, and to me, it really looks like a Chicago Bears colorway with the orange and the navy blue and the white accents, but I believe this was made for the Virginia Cavaliers University. They come with an extra pair of laces, which are orange, but I plan on keeping the navy blue laces in when I wear them. I probably won't use the orange laces on these. I think it's just a clean sneaker. One of the early cops that I got this year, so that's it right there, the champ colorway of the Nike Dunk. I'll be on point, Key. Next up we got the Nike Dunk Low Brazil. Sheesh, this is a clean sneaker. These first released in 2001, the high pair and of course the low pair as well. And the retro pair came out in May of 2020 this year. You got the green, you got the yellow, and of course the white midsole as well to resemble the Brazilian flag. But I think this is, to be honest with you, this may be one of my favorite pickups for 2020. It's just very clean. I mean, what more can I say? Real clean sneaker, so that's what we got up next. Next up we got the Nike Dunk Low Michigan Off-White collaboration. When I first saw this shoe, I was thoroughly confused with the extra lace right here that was on them. So when I saw the pictures, I said I didn't know what was going on with them. So I liked the colorway so much, I told myself that if I ever got them, I would just take these extra laces out. But if you look closely, if you take the extra laces out, you still have this loop that is exposed on the shoe. So I said, if I do get them, I might as well keep the extra lace in. But when I saw them, I see how well it works together, and I probably really wouldn't wear it without the extra lacing. And of course, if you know Virgil Abloh, he always does something out of the box and different, adding the extra lace, and of course adding the zip tie, the famous writing on the side of the shoe, and of course the coveted shoelace written on the shoelace. So you can always expect something unique and different from Virgil Abloh, so that's exactly what you got. So also you have the pine green colorway as well. Of course you got the pine green, the white accents, the white midsole, zip tie of course, and you know, same as the Michigan colorway, just the pine green as well. And they all released last year in December of 2019. So I couldn't get the Michigan colorway without getting the pine green colorway. And you can't get the pine green colorway without getting the University red colorway as well. Just to complete that pack right there. This is what we wanted to go with for the last few ones for our Nike Dunk SB Off-White. So as you can see, all of them have the same color on the extra lacing, and of course the zip ties that come on them as well. So we had to do all the three of these to add to the top 10 Nike Dunk SB lows. Next up you got the Nike SB Travis Scott. And you know, everything Travis Scott touched right now goes up in value immediately, because Travis Scott is on fire right now. And this was no different with this shoe right here. This shoe first released in 2020, but the ones that released on his website, they came with the special box, and then the other ones that released came with the regular box. And I was blessed to actually get the special box that came with the ones that were on his website. So of course, if you look at the shoe, you got the Cactus Jack insignia on the tongue. You have the pink swoosh on this side. On the inside of the shoe, of course, if you can see, you got the Cactus Jack insignia. You got the flannel right here on the side, flannel pattern, and you got the blue bandana material right here. You know, I don't know what his gang affiliation is. We're not even gonna get into that. My favorite part of the shoe actually are the laces. And you see you got the rope type laces, and I think everything works well with this shoe. But like I said, man, Travis Scott is on fire. Everything that he touches goes up in value. So hopefully in the future, I'll do an episode for my Travis Scott collection as well. And lastly, we got the Nike SB Dunk Low Ben & Jerry Chunky Dunks. A lot of people have a lot of mixed feelings about these shoes. They first released in May of 2020. Takes its inspiration from the Ben & Jerry ice cream pint packaging. Look at the shoe. Of course, you got the green, which represents the grass. You got the blue, which represents the sky. Then you got the yellow swoosh, but the yellow swoosh is like, you can see it's like melting on the side, you know, but you got the Ben & Jerry logo on the inside. And you says Chunky Dunky right there. Below that Nike SB, but one of the main parts about this shoe, and to me, which makes the shoe, is the artificial cow hide that you got right here on the shoe. And if you feel it, it actually feels like how a cow would feel. Well, I think how a cow would feel. I ain't never felt a cow, but this is how I think a cow would feel. There's a lot going on with this shoe, but of course, after understanding it and seeing the reason behind it, I actually like it. There's a lot going on, but I believe it works very well together. And it came with 2 boxes. Of course, you got the regular Nike SB box, but then it's another package where you got like big Ben & Jerry's type ice cream type box that the shoe came in as well. I wasn't blessed to get that, so I got the regular Nike SB box. But I did wear these once, but as you can see, not too long because everything's still intact, no heel drag or anything like that. I don't plan on wearing these anymore. It's not something that you can just throw on every single day. But these are going for a crazy amount right now on the resale, so I don't plan on reselling them anytime soon. Maybe in the future. But I do like this shoe. I didn't like it when I first seen it, but I saw a few more images and I ended up liking this shoe, and it grew on me a lot. So that's what we got for the top 10. Before we end this portion of the Mind and Soul podcast, we wanted to do another giveaway. And this giveaway goes to one of our young men. His name is Daytwan. And Daytwan will have a lot of behavior issues in school. But I promise Daytwan, if you can get your behavior issues together in school, stop giving your teacher all of these problems, stop having your mother come up to the school, for your birthday, I'm gonna bless you with any pair of shoes that you want. So he said he wanted a pair of Yeezys. So we were able to bless Daytwan with a pair of Yeezys for his birthday. So today on the Mind Soul podcast, we wanted to bless one of our young men, Daytwan, with a pair of sneakers. You know, he was having some behavior issues in school, but I told him, if you get your behavior issues together, I'm gonna bless you with something for your birthday. I said, what you want? He said, I want some sneakers. I said, which one you want? He said, whatever ones you can afford. I said, I ain't asked that. I said, which ones you want? He said, I want a pair of Yeezys. You really remember that? I remember. So I'm gonna bless him with a pair of Yeezys. So open them up and see if we work. You know how to open a pair of Yeezys? No. All right, you know now. There you go. You like those rabbits? You like those rabbits? All right, keep doing the right thing. Well, that wraps it up for the soul portion of the Mind and Soul podcast. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you click that subscribe button. But if you're watching on Instagram or Facebook, make sure you click that like and share button so others can enjoy this video as well.